everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're here back in Farmlands. Farmlands? Farmland? Yeah, something like that. You'll see the name pop up during the intro. I'm just kind of checking out, see what the progress is here, and they really haven't made too much progress, to be honest with you. I see they got a trailer brought out here. Very colorful one. We got our cabin that's being built and a garage over here. Not much, there we go. Not much progress, it seems. They do have a police officer out here. Or at least they have a vehicle parked out here. Apparently, because we're kind of remote out here, they've had some reports of materials being messed with. So, local officers have brought a vehicle out. And they do come out here and patrol once in a while. But that's kind of meant as a deterrent, knowing, trying to ensure that people are aware that they're being watched. They told me that they're using the dash cams and such on that vehicle to keep an eye on whoever has been accessing it back there, whether it's just the workers, obviously me, because it is my property, things like that. So anyway, let's go check out, see what else we have done to the property. First things first, we do have a massive cow pasture. We have finally gotten it stocked up to the point where I feel comfortable actually getting cows. And I'll leave it running for now. So at least for now, this is what we've gone with. Can I open you? No, I guess I'll just jump over you. It's kind of strange considering that's here. We can have almost 1,000 cattle in here. But we have food, we have straw, we have water, we have everything basically maxed out. And as you can see here, water tank is maxed out. And they have this massive pasture. I need to go through and I need to start planting some trees. Just so that way they do have shade that they can get out of the sun. I need to get a backhoe back here and kind of do some leveling off, or at least evening out of the ground back here. That is a crazy steep hill, and I don't need my cattle getting hurt just trying to get into the shed, so that way they can get milked and whatever else. So this is our TMR mixing area. This is supposed to be where we can input our materials, and then they get mixed up, and then we can unload them. The reason why we have that is because this does not have a separate robot to do that. God, this truck is loud. I keep forgetting that every time I go to drive it and try to talk over it. But we do have a straw pit here. We do have a manure pit and slurry. And we have our water truck, which makes it easy because we can fill it up right there. We do have a couple different access points along the fence line, so that way we can get in wherever we need to and take care of whatever we need to. And we also have a massive, in comparison, massive chicken pen. And we've just finally gotten everything situated with that. So I need to get to the store and get those chickens bought and brought in. Of course, we have our header rack there with some headers for our harvester. Which I forgot to turn the lights off on that because I don't really need those lights running 24/7. More so only when I'm over here working. I got a couple different trailers set up for whatever our needs might be. This is a rock crusher. So this will help us get lime. Currently not really running so much because I don't have any lime or rocks to put in there. And I guess I shouldn't have hopped in. But this is also a multi-production factory, but it's being used to make mineral feed. So that way we can take it across the pond, almost quite literally, and fill that up with mineral feed to help make TMR for our cows. We have actually made enough so far to where we have the that barn filled up with TMR. So the only thing that we have in here is our dump trailer. So nothing too crazy drastic about that. Aside from the few production points and the header wagon, or header rack, sorry. I have not added any. Oh, I did add a couple of sheds over here. That's right. I haven't added anything else. I do want to upgrade eventually our silos, but these are also so iconic and I love the look of them that I really don't want to get rid of them. So I still haven't quite figured out what I want to do with these yet. So that is the concern with that. I just don't know what I want to do with that yet, because I do want to increase or replace these out for something better, but I just don't know what yet. As you saw, we do have a new auger wagon. I haven't used this particular one yet. It's relatively new, I think, at least as far as what I have. So I just thought I'd buy it and figure I'd give it a whack. We do have that field on the other side of the forest. I believe soybeans right now. I don't remember when they're going to need to be harvested, but we're going to be using that for that. And then obviously the trailer that's inside. Nothing too crazy over here. We still have our cultivator, a small cultivator. We do have our spreader, which currently has the last bit of our lime in there. I just haven't gotten around to emptying that out. I really need to, because that lime can really damage that. We do have our Azaria Scout. That's a modified one. Not modified by me, but I think it's an in-game. Maybe I got it off of one of the sites. kingmods.net probably, but yeah. And we have our Great Plains planter still, but we have gotten this as a new sprayer. And the reason why is because I really didn't want to get rid of our small, of course, another view of some of our other trailers that we have. I got that sprayer because I didn't really want to get rid of our small tractor. I guess I didn't buy that yet. Oops. But we did get it upgraded and we got it blacked out. So I'll take it. The Deutzwarer 6135. We got it upgraded with the Warrior package. So I think it just looks kind of badass. And having just the weights be green, I think is pretty cool. But this is our Lizard Exact Emerge planter. This plant's just about everything. 1775 NT. Yes, it is based off of John Deere, I do believe. Because I think the John Deere is a 1775. At least as far as what's in game. And then we do have an S5 500. Again, this was actually, I found this on the discount shelf, so to speak. And I bought it. I got it fixed up and haven't used it yet, but hopefully this will work out great for our needs. And I can't overlook the fact that we do have our working wagon. Oh, what's going on here? You're supposed to open. There we go. So this is set up. If I'm too close to that. There we go. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is also set up for repair. Ah, there it is. So yeah, we should be able to do repair work with this, but in the off chance that we don't, We do have... I must have had strength on. Oops, let's put this back where it was. And yes, I drove it into that spot. I didn't actually pick it up and lift it like I just did. But yeah, take it for what it is. But yeah, we got that, and it's going to be normally always attached to this. But since we're not currently in the fields working, I think Paul and one of our other workers have been out in the field. So they may have stopped work because we just had a rainstorm finish up, blowing through all afternoon. So it's possible. We got some of our daily drivers here. So, got a nice looking Dodge Ram. And of course, another version of the 450 that I got there. I think this one's Paul's. I don't remember if that one is or this one. But I have a feeling that he's got the Ford, just because that's how he kind of rolls. Well, let's go check out what we've done in the fields, or how we've done the fields so far. Because we bought the field to the left and to the right and directly below our home field. Time for the tablet. After a quick save. Brought to you by no sponsors. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, I have not done anything with over here in 23. I'm thinking I might do something similar, but have it split down this way just for a change of pace. And put a road in along the ditch up here. Now on this one, we already had a road up here, but because of the drive coming straight off the farm, that's why I ended up putting the split this way. It kind of worked out. I don't have anything planted in either of these two fields. And yes, I know this needs plowed, but I already had that done and planted before I turned that on. As you can see here, we already have canola in there. 28, I think I'm going to make just a pure grass field. I plowed it up so that way I can do the harvesting correctly. I can put in fertilizer, deal with herbicide if I need to. I can roll it, I can plow it, and remove the stones, things like that. So, a couple different reasons. So it looks like... all right. Oh, and as far as the other ones, I do have 16, 10, 4, and then 5 for the new home farm that we're working on. So everything to the north of our farm, and one up here, just so basically I can have a road, and I can manage it, and I can maintain it, and I can do whatever I want in those areas. So we do have plenty of options for field expansions, but I'm going to be doing grass here. I need to do... What was I thinking? I think I was thinking of barley and wheat. I think I was thinking. Let's see here. So, for what we're doing for mineral feed, okay. So I do have canola. I do have a field. Because for mineral feed, apparently we need potatoes and canola for this particular one. And, wrong one. And I think if I were to do it, I might split this up into fourths. So that way I can do a field of potatoes if I want to and not feel like I'm doing something really crazy. Or I might just do something really crazy and just buy the potatoes like I already have and go about it that way. Because I really don't feel like dealing with a field of potatoes. But so we already have a field of canola. So yeah, I think I'm going to do barley and wheat. Just that way we can get that going in the right direction. We still have plenty of time to plant grass. And the only reason for those two is, well, we have chickens and they take wheat. Well, they take wheat. I think they can do wheat, barley, and canola. Let's take a quick look at the help menu here real quick. Because I know wheat for certain. And that's what I normally do. Wheat, barley, and sorghum. Okay. I was right. So we'll do canola. Oh wait, no, I said canola, not sorghum. So yeah, we'll do barley and we'll do wheat for certain. It's not the time for sorghum. Unfortunately, that's a spring plant. And my dog is going crazy for some reason. I don't know why. So if you guys cannot hear him in the background, he is definitely going crazy, and I really don't know why. Barking at something he sees out the window. Yeah. You know what? Let's come out here and take a look at these fields. I know. Ah, crap. I don't have my flashlight on me. Let me get my usual setup. So usually I end up getting a neck light or a body light, whatever you want to call it, and the headlamp. And that allows my hands to still be, well, empty. So that's the headlamp. Oop. Alt L. So, and then that's like the neck light or body light, whatever you want to call it. So that way that gives me a clear view of the ground. Then the headlamp follows my head movements. So, yeah, it looks like everything is good. pH value is good. Nitrogen, iffy. But we also don't have anything planted in it yet, so that's probably why it doesn't give me a proper value. Speaking of moisture, I know over here yesterday or earlier today, before it started raining, we had water standing on the road. So I don't know what the deal is behind that. We may have to look into some tile work over here in this area. He was whoever was running this tractor, probably both of them for that matter. They were definitely running in the mud. Wow, look at that mud kicked on. I was not expecting that. I thought they would have been done before then. Let's get this over here to this other field and get this going to get it into a nice seed bed situation. And we are going to use Courseplay. Just going to use the same settings, just going to transfer it over to the next field. Because right now, it's just set at cultivated. One more. So this light blue is cultivated. The light green or teal or something like that, I'm not good with color names, is set as a seed bed. And of course, 22 is growing. But yeah, we want it set to seed bed so that way when we plant, everything will look nice and neat and pretty. As I quickly tab between everything. So you saw the tractor that we have on that. This one, we have a versatile. Why versatile? Why not? Again, this one I found on the discount rack. And it was in decent shape. It had low hours. Well, as low as you can get for something a little bit on the older side. Didn't have near as many hours as that other tractor. Oh boy. So this thing works wonders. This is my medium tractor. The John Deere is our large tractor, so that's how we're looking on all of that. Let's get the little bit of rock stumped out here. Rock, stones, whatever. Again, the rock picker is one of the unrealistic capacities and widths, but I don't have set to crazy width. It's like only 10 meters, whereas I think just by itself it's like 6 or 8. Yeah. Oop. And we're driving over the spawn point for the bees, for the honey. We don't want that. So this is going to get not only everything set to seed bed, but it's also snagging all the little points that the rock picker didn't turn over with the lime. So as you can see, there's some white dots here and there. That's just spots where the lime did not get thoroughly turned over. So we don't have the lime firmly into the ground in those spots. So that is going to be doing that for us, which is nice. We're going to let Paul go on that. Then he can go home for the night. It is, for as dark as it is, it's only about 7 o'clock, and it shouldn't take him too long. Maybe an hour at most if he dawdles around, but we'll see. But it's getting late, so I think I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to call it a video. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like a few here and there. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. So with all that being said, guys, we'll catch you next episode. Take care. Peace. Now we'll park over here.